The neighbor who had died returned from the beyond to his body that was buried in a cement tomb on the surface of the earth. Now I had to open the grave, get out of this coffin without terrifying people, because I'm not looking for blood, although I need it because of the time I've been buried. My soul, my spirit, and I are united in one body. I was close to hell, but they sent me back. But I heard the sounds of the hills in the distance, and I heard near me the scream of a roaring coursing shield. When midnight came, I went out into the street. I introduced myself to old Alfredo. He was surprised, but he wasn't scared. My companion, a woman who died in a carriage accident in 17, was left wandering around the cemetery. The dead come out when there is a full moon. If you see them, your heart almost stops. Even if you try to scream, no one hears your screams because the terror takes the sound when you make it. Nobody knows, nobody knew why you couldn't wander around the cemetery at midnight. Once a driver was driving by in his car. As he was passing in front of the cemetery, he felt that a dead person had climbed into his car. When he looked back and saw that Carver dressed in white, he accelerated at full speed. As he passed the cemetery, he looked back and saw no one on his back seat. Another night I was making on foot, and out of curiosity I looked inside. Several skeletons and roaring creatures from their graves walked with zombie steps, and I felt them coming after me. I couldn't walk. I felt like they were pulling me into the cemetery, but luckily a shore appeared. I took a cross and put it in front of me. They continued towards me, but 3 steps before he caught me, I told everyone, I rebuke you. The cross caught fire and everyone disintegrated, disappearing because it was already morning and the sun was rising. When I regained consciousness, I was lying on the ground in front of the cemetery gate. I got up and went into the church, prayed 3 Our Fathers and 2 Hail Marys, and then I felt safe. If the hounds of hell chase you in the moonlight, run backwards, always facing them with the cross in your hand, waiting for the sun to rise. Beings who died 400, 300, 200, 100 years ago still wander around suffering and making appearances to people who get scared, run and enter the church, and they ask the priest for his blessing. They also put on their crucifix and feel protected from evil. I went to a funeral home and saw a sarcophagus with the body of a 27-year-old woman. I saw her face and put my hands on her before leaving for the cemetery. I did not participate in the funeral procession for fear that she would appear to me at night, and I would be left with a fright that I would never forget. The widowed husband saved me from dragging me to the cemetery and leaving me lying in front of the church. I came to look for you. I don't want to leave now because I still have things to do. Your time here is up. There is no more opportunity. I have to make money, raise my children, build a house, get married, and many other things. You just went to the other dimension. There is no turning back. You are going with me. I'll stay here a while longer, mourning and wandering around the neighborhood.